Let's do it.
Um, so Paul, what do you think about the tight end situation and stuff like that with the preseason? Uh how did Josh Riley make the team?
You know, I don't know. he didn't he didn't play very well in the preseason, so I guess they see a lot in him that we didn't see. Uh, People are talking about the Malik passes to him, if it's Malik's fault or his fault, but he obviously didn't show enough for me to think he made the team, but
I was
I'm not a
actually
coach.
I was actually 100% shocked today when I saw that. But yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, whoa, where did this dude come from?
I totally understand that.
But Josh Riley did make the team somehow.
I think they're
Uh,
just going off his potential more than anything.
but I think that Josh Riley, um, he he just needs to work on his ball skills down the field when he's trying to catch the football.
Definitely needs to work on his hand skills for sure, right? He needs to work on his routes, his hand skills. Toughen up a little bit. We'll
I
see. We'll
mean,
see how it goes. He's on the team now, so maybe he'll get better. We'll see.
he's like he's like maybe 6'6".
Yeah, he's like 6'6". Yes, sir. Long and
Um,
skinny.
I don't know. I, I just when I saw that play from him in the preseason, he just he didn't look like himself out there. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was terrible, but I am gonna say he's bad. He was bad in the preseason.
Yeah, I think the game is probably a little too fast for him still. Maybe he's still trying to figure out what he's
Oh,
doing. I think that's the biggest thing. I think once the game slows down for him a little bit, he'll probably come on in there and play a little better.
um, I think that Josh Riley can can make can make some. Um, I think he can do some different things with the offense. But here's the thing: is he smart enough to go out there and show his potential?
Yeah, he's got big play potential for sure. In practice, I've seen him, make some big catches, but he just got to translate that to the game. So we'll see how he does.
I mean, he's not he's not an elite tight end though.
Right? He
Uh,
We'll see. Well, we need him to block some, right?
yeah, definitely. Uh, we need him to bring those holes for Derrick Henry. That's one thing we struggled with last year, and we did not have for sure, man. That's one thing that I was concerned about. I was just like, whoa, this. ah, I can't wait to see Chig out there. Chig is gonna be. I mean, Chig is gonna be really good. I just have a feeling that Chig will do so well with the ball in his hands.
Right.
When
If he holds on to the ball, we need him to hold on to it, right? He made a few drops. He's got a
watch
lot of big play potential, and
watch
hopefully he can come
I
around for us because,
I am gonna say this. If he had if we had Ryan Tannehill in that game, could you imagine what would happen?
Well, yeah, we'll see, won't we? Malik threw him some good balls that he dropped, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I want him to play well, like me, like I tell everybody, I want all of our players to play well. I'm rooting for everybody.
Um, hey Paul, we we uh we got a comment in here for you, man.
Okay.
Can you read that on the stream?
Who is this wild masked man? Yeah, that's old Adam. That's our buddy Adam. He's silly.
What's up, Adam? How is things going over there for you, man?
Right. Right. I hear you. So, what do you
I've
think
actually,
about the offensive line so far?
uh, I think it's revamped. Um, I think that there's gonna be a lot of speculation inside this offensive line because this there's gonna be some newer faces.
Yes, sir. They got a lot of work and building to do, right?
I mean, I think that Brewer can do a lot better at center than guard, to be honest with you.
It looks like it so far. Well, they're gonna have some miscues. Hopefully by week 6 or week 7, they'll have everything figured out and they'll be a well-oiled machine.
Um, I think that I think that Aaron Brewer can do much better at the center position than guard position because he's really not built for that guard position. He's really not,
Right? He's
and
kind of small, isn't he?
he's
But like
very,
Coach said, he is tough. He's tougher than a $2 steak, right?
yeah.
And I guess that's all. As long as Coach Rabel believes in him, then I'm gonna believe in him.
Oh, I
So
love Coach Faber. I actually got to meet him at the Denver Broncos game,
yeah, I seen you down there on the field.
which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to meet him at training camp. It was pretty cool. He's a pretty nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very nice. I just thought, man, I just I just love I love his personality.
Oh yeah, he's great for Nashville for sure, right?
Why could you not love Coach Faber as a coach?
Oh, I don't know. If you don't like Coach Rabel, then you don't like football, right?
It's
He's
like
a
what it's
he's
like
one of the
what
best coaches in the league, in my opinion.
it's like what are you doing?
Right?
Uh-oh. We got uh we got Haley in here.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
sorry, I had my camera off for a second. I'm driving, so
You're good.
you're good. How you doing?
pretty good. How are y'all?
We're doing good. We're over here talking about the offensive line and Coach Vrabel.
Nice.
Um, Haley, so what do you think about the offensive line? How how well is it gonna do compared to last year?
Well, I hope better than last year, but I have concerns for sure.
Obviously, there is a few concerns about the offensive line, but here's the thing: you have to make adjustments in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Or
definitely need him to start playing better. That's for sure.
or teams will eat you alive in the second half if you don't make adjustments.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
you cannot take your foot off the gas.
No, that's one thing I always thought about the Titans is we get a little 10-point lead and then we kind of sit back and put the cruise control on. We need to stop doing that definitely, don't we?
For sure.
Yeah.
You have you have to put your foot you have to put your foot on the gas. You cannot let go of the gas in the second half.
Yeah. Did y'all
Um,
already talk about Levin being released? I saw Titan
No, we
Talks.
haven't talked about that yet because
Okay.
he's still on
We
the
got to
53-man roster from
um
as of 5 minutes ago.
that
oh
was uh
So, but
um
yeah, I seen where he was released. He's on the
uh
practice squad, right?
Josh
I don't know for sure.
Josh
So I just had
Riley actually made the team, which
yeah,
was surprising to me.
yeah,
It,
me too.
it kind of shocked me.
With the addition of the new running backs with Derrick Henry and D Hop, I believe the offense is going to open up some runs for Derrick Henry a lot more this year than last year. What do you think about that?
Yes, I think so. Tajay Spears, I mean, uh, we pretty much seen what he could do on the field. He was great out there.
Yes, he does. They're going to have a hard time doubling up on Derrick Henry this year, right? They're going to have to worry about
Yeah.
Burks and D Hop.
You got you got little Tajay Spears out there doing stiff arms like Derrick Henry.
He's got a good teacher, doesn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
It
I'm
was a good
definitely
one,
Hey,
wasn't it? He's
hey, sorry.
oh no, you're fine. He's a 0 to 60 back for sure, right? He gets to going fast instantly.
yeah. I really like that 33-yard run from Tajay Spears. That was a great one where he ran that one in the end zone and jumped over this uh this Vikings player. That was pretty cool to see.
Oh
From
yes, it was. It was nice.
Hey,
uh
Scoob. Uh, Mr. Titan said, "How can you breathe with that mask on? I give you props."
Hey, you should have seen me at the game Friday night. I was wearing the
I
mask.
can't imagine.
It
Did
was.
you? Did you
It's
wear it
not
at the
that bad.
5K too?
Sorry.
Did you wear it at the 5K?
Yes, I did. I ran the
Oh
5K in
gosh,
it.
jeez.
Yes, I did. It was fun. I tell you what though, after about that second mile, I was regret wearing the whole outfit.
I bet.
hey, hey Paul, at least you got something to keep your face from getting burnt.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I understand. Hey, it still gets hot though. But hey, that's what we got to do, right? The guys are out there sweating, giving us
Yep.
everything we got.
Right.
So I figure we can give them everything we got, right?
Yep.
Um I thought I thought Malik Willis did pretty well his last game, but here's the thing. Malik Willis has some things to work on, but yes, he did make some mismatch mistakes in the game, but one of the interceptions was on him. The one that he threw down the middle of the field. I could clearly see that was on him. Uh,
Yeah.
But he's out there learning. So if he throws interceptions in preseason, it's not hurting anything but teaching him what to do and what not to do and what he's good at and what he's got to work on, right?
but
Yep.
yeah, it's It's something that I want to see from him. I want to see I want to see him progress uh more and more as the year goes on in practice.
Well, he's definitely getting better and better every time we see him, right? He is improving. I got to give him that. He's working his butt off.
I mean, he he has done he has done really good in the preseason. His first game in the preseason, he uh he had 189 yards.
Oh yeah, what they say? He had the most passing yards in preseason, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. He had. I think he had the most passing yards in preseason, and that touchdown that he threw to Jackson was a beautiful pass, right? Beautiful. That you
Uh,
couldn't ask for much better pass than that in the end zone.
that was a complete dunk right there down the field.
It was. It was a beautiful pass.
I mean, I I I really like Hughes Jackson. Hughes Jackson actually made the team.
Yeah, I was glad to see him make the team too. He's going to be a special player for us, especially on returning the kicks and punts.
Uh, why not let why not let him take Kyle Phillips' spot for week 1?
Oh, I'm sure he will be. I'm sure he'll be out there returning punts for sure.
I mean, in a slot position.
Right, oh, in the slot, right? I can see him going in the slot for a little bit. They're going to have to put somebody in there, right? Colton Colton Dow, he's more of a deep threat, and so Jackson has a good opportunity to play week 1 for sure.
Um, Kyle Phillips. What's up with all these injuries he's getting, man?
What can you say about guys that get injured? It's bad luck, I guess. I don't know, and it just seems like the Titans are full of wide receiver bad luck.
Definitely.
It's something they're working on, but we didn't have near as many injuries in preseason like we did last year, so I'm feeling a lot better about that.
Um, but it was good to see Traylon Burks back at practice on Monday. I was actually excited about that to see from him go up and grab that one hand catch.
He's spectacular, ain't he? He's going to be our offense has the opportunity to be very very high profile, but we'll see how it goes. We can either be, Tannehill can have 350 yards passing, or he can have
Um,
180 yards passing, and Derrick Henry have 300. You just never know. We have a lot of opportunities this year to see how it goes.
I mean, you're definitely if you do want to stack the box, you're gonna have to face Traylon Burks and D Hop 1-on-1 all day.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Because you can't leave both of them guys 1-on-1, because both of those guys make combat catches over whoever covers them. It doesn't matter. They're going to make a combat catch.
I want to see Tannehill launch that ball down the field. If he, uh, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what D Hop is gonna do. I'm really high on D Hop this year.
Well, right? He looks good in practice. That's for sure.
I
For
mean,
all the people that says he doesn't practice, he sure did look good in practice.
I
I
mean, you
think
got.
it's
Sorry, Haley, go ahead.
it's okay. It seems like he and Tannehill have developed a good relationship, chemistry also, which
Pretty
is
quickly, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
How excited do you think Tannehill really is? He's not going to say it, But how excited do you think he really is this year?
Oh, I know. I bet he's pumped.
This has got to be his most exciting season for the team. Being on the team,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
He's never had this many weapons.
No. I mean,
You know.
he did have Julio Jones and AJ Brown at one point, but
Yeah, but
I'd say
Julio didn't do
no.
anything.
Mm-mm.
So we'll
No.
see how it
D
goes.
Hop, D Hop is not AJ Brown. D Hop is just a different style wide receiver. He's he's kind of like a Jerry Rice type of wide receiver that you've seen from back in the day, but uh he he catches the ball and it's kind of almost it's like a magnet in his hand.
Yeah, that man doesn't drop many balls, does he?
I
He's
mean,
pretty.
the ball stays still for him every time he catches it.
It sure does. He's got some great hands. That's for
I
sure.
mean, he can go up against Christian Fulton and catch a one-handed ball right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that a lot this year, I think. I think he's gonna be making a lot of nice catches and he's gonna really bring a lot of positivity to the offense.
How many touchdowns are you expecting from D Hop?
I would say 8 to 10, maybe 8 to 10 touchdowns.
Haley, how many do you think?
Oh gosh. I don't like predictions, so um I don't know. A lot, I hope.
Right. I think anything around 8 to 10 should be a successful season for him.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I'm gonna say 10 to 15 touchdowns.
There you go. Hi,
Oh,
hey,
Adam
positive reactions. Right there you
Adam
go.
said Adam said 31 in the comments.
31.
Adam,
Every time he makes a catch, it's a touchdown, right?
Yep.
I
Eric
hear
said
that.
15.
Truthfully, I want Burks to have more touchdowns than D Hop this year. I want to see him get more touchdowns.
Yeah.
I
So
want to see Traylon Burks. Um, uh, is he officially back yet?
they're saying maybe week 1, but to me, I hope they just take their time with him. I want him to be 100% before he gets out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through the whole injured wide receiver thing all season again. So even if he misses the first week, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because
I
I believe we
think
have enough talent now where if he has to miss one game, I think it'll be fine.
I,
Brian says that I have to give a prediction.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going to
then you
say
better.
I'm going to say 12.
There you go. 12 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you think
um
that's a very good season if he has 12 touchdowns because Henry's going to have 10 to 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He averages 10 to 12 touchdowns
Mm-mm.
a year.
uh,
So
hey, we
Uh,
had we had some of these veteran wide receivers. Obviously, let's talk a little bit about D Hop. Let's talk a little bit about D Hop comparing those wide receivers to him. D Hop is no, he's not, he's not a comparison to Julio Jones. He's not a comparison to Robert Woods.
I don't know. He's in a he's
no,
in a
he's
different class. We
yeah. I
got
mean, yeah.
we got Julio Jones when he was finished. We should have
Yeah.
never. I was against
Mm-hmm.
that pickup from the beginning. You know, Robert Woods, I had a lot of hope for him, but he ended up injured. I mean, I don't know what it is about us and injured wide receivers.
Um, D-Hop will work out for sure. Um, I'm really, I'm really expecting a big season from D-Hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as everybody stays healthy, right? We keep Tannehill on his feet. You
Yep.
know, if we can keep Tannehill on his feet, it's going to be a good season.
Yep. I
Um,
agree.
I have to say that.
we have to we have to hold we have to hold up for Tannehill.
Definitely. Definitely
Um,
have to hold up for Tannehill.
so Paul, what's your take on the special teams?
Oh, man. You want to go to kicker or what, punter? Well, we don't have to talk about the punter, right?
Like, what's your
Man, the
what's
kicker
your take on the
situation
pick
is,
we just
I feel
got
like,
yesterday?
right? He's an old man and he's a good kicker, but he's not very good at kickoff, right? They said he struggled with the kickoff this last season.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It feels like the kicker position is almost getting worse than our wide receiver position.
Ever ever since we let Suckup go.
Yeah, you know, and then we got all these kickers
Honestly,
sending us videos, but hopefully he does well. You know, he was an 80-something% kicker. We didn't give much for him, a 7th-round pick for 2025. So hopefully he works out. I thought they'd keep Shudak, but I guess they weren't happy
obviously,
with Shudak. So
Yeah.
obviously we got somebody played that played at the elite level for a long time.
yes,
He's been in the league since 2007.
yeah, he's like I said, he's going to be 39 next in the November. He's going to be 39. So
I mean, I heard Mr. Titan talking about him yesterday.
right,
I actually did watch that video on him, but I didn't watch the full video though, but I watched some of it.
he's accurate. You know, inside what they say, inside 50, he's like in the 90% kicks. So we'll see. Hopefully he solves all of our kicker problems
Yeah.
because we definitely, you know, the Titans are a team that wins by a field goal or wins by, you know, so we definitely need a kicker that can make field goals.
Yes.
We are not a
Um,
team that's going to go out there and blow somebody out by 25 points. It doesn't happen very often, so we need a
I
good kicker.
I sure hope so. I sure hope we don't need to use the kicker that much.
Right. What in Brian's eyes, we need to be up by 20 points every game in the fourth quarter so Malik can get some playing time, right?
Yeah. In Brian's eyes, we only go up by 20 points if Malika's playing.
Right.
Apparently,
Oh, he loves Malik.
he hates everyone else though.
Yeah, I've been working on him about it.
Oh, me too. Trust me. Me
We've been
too.
trying to crack that exterior, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, he loves everybody. He's just trying to play tough guy.
Yeah. He likes to be
um,
contrary.
Right.
I'm gonna say this about Malik Willis. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready,
Uh,
Bryce?
Malik Willis is not fully ready yet. He's only he's only improving. Uh, but here's the thing: he's not gonna get to see the field this year.
No, hopefully not. Right. We want Tannehill to stay healthy.
He's not going to get to see the field. Lettuce is not ready at all.
No, we're gonna stick with Tannehill and see what happens after this season. So what do y'all think about Tannehill's future as a Titan?
I think this is probably his last year.
You think this is his last year?
Yeah, unless something crazy happens. But yeah,
I think he's gonna be a lot different.
Yeah. Well, he should be. He's playing for everything, right? He's playing for his career this year. They didn't they didn't give him an extra year on his contract, so he's playing for everything right now. He's gonna be balling out, I think. I think he's gonna give a little extra, a little more than he usually does.
Um, I'm gonna if Tannehill ever does get us to a Super Bowl, this is the year.
You think so?
Yeah,
Hey, I'm with you. Let's go. Right? Well, we just gotta win the division first, right?
this is the
But
year for sure. Um, I want, I want to see, I want to see nothing but a playoffs game where Tannehill can somehow get us out of that hump.
right. You know that's in the back of his head. You know, everybody still gives him grief about that Bengals game. You know, which is warranted, but that was a long time
it
ago, and
wasn't,
he's a different man now.
and
So
it wasn't all on him. But I,
no,
I want to see Tannehill succeed in the post just to shut Brian up. Like,
you know, I want to see him succeed, just like I told him earlier. You know, I want to see all of our players succeed.
I want to
When
see.
you're rooting for one guy on the team and you want another guy to fail, that's not being a true
I
fan. I don't
actually,
think. I think as a fan, you should want everybody on the team to succeed.
yeah,
I actually have the video right here. I'm fixing to play it here in just a second, but not right this second. But what is your what is your most what is your most thing you're excited to see with this offense this year, Scoop?
Let's see. For me, I want to see explosion from the wide receivers. I want to see Derrick Henry and see if he still has the it factor that he should have because he's a different beast. I want to see how they incorporate Tajay Spears into the offense. I want to see
Okay,
Chig
Spears,
make some
that man
catches.
is gonna go crazy.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that are very exciting about the team. And like I said, the offensive line, they got to figure out how to hold up. You know, they got to give Tannehill a few seconds. You know, that's all he needs. And if they can do that, I think this is going to be a very hard team to beat this year. Because you know this team is going to give it everything they got every game. That's one thing I love about Coach Vrabel. He makes them boys work.
definitely.
Even when they don't want to, he still makes them work. What are you
Yep.
excited to see about this season, Bryce?
What?
What are you excited to see this year?
Um, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what what this offense will look like with Tajay Spears and King Henry on the field at the same time.
All right, that's scary, isn't it? The defenses are not going to know what to do when they see D Hop and Burks and
If,
Spears and Henry and Chig all looking right at them.
if you do stop the boss, pick your poison.
Definitely,
That's all I got to say.
definitely.
I'm definitely I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna watch I'm gonna watch all the games this year.
I haven't missed a game in a long time. If I can't watch it on TV, I'm definitely listening to it on the radio. So it's been a long time since I missed a game. I maybe one game I've missed since I've been living in Nashville.
Yeah. I always either I'm there, I'm watching on TV at home, I'm watching on my phone, or I'm listening on the radio.
Yeah, I even when I'm at the games, I still listen on the radio. I listen to
Just want to
I
listen to
listen to
Mike
it on the
Keith.
radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Keith and Coach Mack. They're great.
Yep.
They make it very fun to listen. So, what are you excited about for the offense this year, Haley?
I'm excited to see more passing.
Right? You think we'll see more passing?
I hope so.
Right. Well, right.
I'm
I
excited
believe.
to see a little bit more, spread around offense. And I'm ready to see maybe a little bit more variety and play call. Not just run, pass.
Right. I believe the play
So
option is gonna the play action is gonna be big this year. You know,
yeah,
with Spears and Burks and D Hop and Henry.
if we do make it to the playoffs this year, I want to face the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Do you? You want to face the Chiefs, huh?
In the AFC Championship game, because that one back in 2020, 2019, whatever I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think
yeah.
it was
It was 2019, I think.
right when the Titans beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
No, when we are you talking about when we beat them or when we lost to them in the AFC Championship?
The one in the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I want to see us face the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game this year. Uh, uh, this defense is going to be totally different compared to 2019's defense.
Yes, they are. The front seven of our defense has the opportunity to be the best front seven in the league this year. Health considering, if everybody stays
Right.
healthy, they have a very good chance of being the best front seven in the league.
Don't you feel like we're due for a break on the injuries? Like,
I feel like I hope so.
man,
We need
we've
a break.
been
I mean, good lord, this is what
yeah,
2-3 seasons.
yeah,
Yeah, we need a break. We need everybody to stay healthy this year.
yeah.
For sure, definitely. Because between the defense being, because I really believe the defense this year is going to hold a lot of teams to 20 points or less. So if our offense can score 24 to 27 points this year, I believe they can win a lot of games because I believe the defense is going to shut people down. I mean,
Yeah.
They're gonna they're definitely gonna they're definitely gonna send they're
I mean, what they
definitely
held the Patriots to under 100 yards, so they
they're
got a
not
chance to be nasty.
they're not gonna let quarterbacks get away this year. They're not. I
No.
I will be so happy to see what this middle linebacker what this middle linebacker
You talking about Dr. Gibby?
who is that guy that we got from the 49ers? I can't think of his name.
You talking about Alzier?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a he's a rabbit, isn't he? He's super fast in there. He gets in there quick.
He's gonna be really good. I have a feeling that he's gonna break in the middle of the field and just go in the backfield and shut the Texans running back down.
Definitely. I definitely feel like there's some guys on the team that can have 10 plus sacks each, you know. I feel like Simmons can have 10 plus sacks. Autry can have 10 plus sacks. Landry, 10-plus sacks. Arden Key is another one. There's a
I'm
lot of good talent on the defense this year. That's for sure.
I'm excited to see Landry back.
Me too. I am very
Like
excited.
so, yeah.
Him and Simmons had a really great year. The year before he got
Yeah.
injured, so
Yeah,
they work well
that was
together.
rough last year. Yeah.
Yeah, they work well together for sure.
I mean, you got Simmons getting double teamed half of the time, and it's like uh it's like, how do I say that? Paul.
What are you talking about? Him Simmons getting double teamed and just blowing it up?
Yeah, yeah.
It
It's
doesn't seem like double teams work on Simmons, does it? They try to double team him and it just doesn't work.
it just doesn't work at all.
No, sir. They try. He's well, yeah. And
I
what do you think
mean,
about Pop Tart? He's doing
I
pretty
think
good.
Tom is gonna do really well. He did really well against the Indianapolis Colts, and I believe in, yeah, it was last year he did really well against the Indianapolis Colts in week 4, I think. He had that interception
Yes, he
deflected
did.
deflected to himself.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him play this year too. He stepped his game up in the preseason as well this year. He was a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, he's he's that nose he's that nose tackle player that you want on this team. Um, I think that he's gonna be really, really good.
Yes, he is going to be a good player this year.
I mean, the defense has all the talent in the world to go out there and 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 blow up quarterbacks.
For sure.
I mean, this the defense is special. I
Yes, they
mean,
are. They're gonna have a great season, I believe, this year. I believe they're gonna be
I think
wrecking
Jeff
teams.
I think Jeffrey Simmons mentioned this in his press conference many a times. He said that defenses win championships.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And what does he always say? This is too easy. It's too easy for him.
Um, so what do you think about the offensive coordinator position changing to from Todd Downing to Tim Kelly?
Well, so far it looks like the offense is moving a little faster, right? They simplified it for everybody. I guess we'll really find out next weekend, right? When they start playing and we see what the real offense is going to look like because, preseason is just vanilla. They do basic plays. So I got a good feeling about it. I think he knows what he has on the team and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people with his play calling this year. I have a lot of confidence in him. I might be the only one right now, but I'm feeling pretty confident about the play calling.
Hey, let's uh let's read the play call for another day. I don't want to talk about all that.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, the play calling was so unpredictable last year.
Right.
It was like, what are you? It's like, what are you doing, Todd Downing? Why don't you?
He knows when you know what play he's calling, that's bad, right?
It's like 1-1 pass, 1-1 pass,
Yes,
1-1
sir.
pass, 1-1 pass over and over and over and over again. It's like, come on now. You have to change it up to make something different in the game. You can't keep on doing those boneheaded mistakes.
Exactly. You have to mix it up. Hopefully they'll do that this year. So,
Todd Downing was a bomb.
so what do you think about Tim Kelly so far?
I think Tim Kelly is gonna do. It's gonna do much better than Todd Downing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, right? There's nowhere to go but up from right now, right?
I mean, okay. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Haskins.
What do you want to talk about?
Haskins.
Who? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Uh, let's talk about Haskins.
Oh, Haskins. Oh, okay. Well, what they put him on the commissioner list, right? Where he's kind of just in limbo right now. Uh, Truthfully, I thought they were just going to cut Haskins with Chestnut playing so well and with Spears playing so well. I didn't think Haskins would make the team, but we'll see. You know, he had to go to court, I think yesterday or today. So we'll see. I mean,
Um, they said he was on IR, but he's done for the season. He's
yeah,
he's
yeah,
done.
yeah. And he's got a lot going on, so he needs to worry about his personal life, I think, right now than playing football.
Ah, you can't be doing that. You can't
No,
be
you're not supposed to be putting your hands on people, that's for sure.
you can't be doing that.
Right. Right. That whole situation is just is a bad thing.
Haskins is terrible. I mean, he when I saw the report a couple months ago, I was like, what in the world did he get into?
Yeah. Yeah, you start arguing with people and I guess some people just can't handle it. I don't know. It's a bad situation.
He was so bad. I mean, I like Haskins as a running back, but what in the world was his problem to do that?
I don't know, buddy. That's something that only he can say, right? Something only he can explain. But that is a definite. You're not supposed to put your hands on people. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Ah, Paul. So I didn't want to go long on the Haskins thing, but we all know, we all knew, we all knew he was going to get suspended for the year, and we all knew he was done for the year.
Yes, sir. We don't have to worry about him this season. we got we got other running backs that we got to worry about, right? So
Julius Chestnut is the third running back, I think.
yes, I think so too. He had a couple big runs in the preseason too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he surely did earn his spot on the team. That's for sure.
I think he had I think he had a one that was like 45 yards against the Vikings.
Yeah, it was a big one. He
Yeah,
just he's a bruiser too, isn't he? He'll just run you right over. He don't have to stiff arm you. He'll just
yes,
run you right over.
yeah, he'll just, uh, Derrick Henry, that man is a bulldozer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you think he has a chance for 2,000 yards this year?
Uh, that's a tough question.
Right.
Uh, Haley, what about you?
About Henry or
Yeah, Henry. What do you think his chances are
I
at
don't
getting
know,
two
because
thousand yards this year?
Uh,
I mean,
that's a,
the only thing is I don't think that I'm not sure that he's going to get as many carries as he normally does, you know. So that's
Right.
the only issue that I see is kind of holding him back from that. So
Right. You think his carries are going to go down this year?
um,
I do.
Right. I
I
can
I mean,
see
they
that
do.
probably
happening.
should, but he basically was our offense, you know, the last couple of years. So I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully being able to
Well,
spread it out a little bit more will be helpful.
he's been the only positive thing on the offense, right?
Right? Hmm.
For
For
sure.
sure. Yeah.
D Hop is gonna be. I mean, I think D Hop made the catches that he made last year against the when he was playing for the Cardinals. I think he will make those kind of catches, and 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 you can clearly see that picture that TD posted of the catch where he called it, and that was clearly a catch,
Oh
and
yeah.
and it looked like the linebacker tried to intercepted it, and the linebacker just didn't get the ball. D Hop did.
He's going to make some good catches this year. Uh, D Hop is definitely going to make Tannehill look better. That's for sure.
Now Brian's gone.
I'm
I
about to
wonder
have to
where
run in and get my kids.
I wonder where Brian went to.
He, he might have had to put his kids to bed.
Right. It's getting that time for the youngins to go to bed, isn't it?
Yeah,
I hear that.
I gotta I gotta pick my kids up and get them home and get them in bed. So
Um, Paul, do you mind going for a couple more minutes? Haley,
Sure, buddy.
thank you for coming on, and I want to let you go, and have a great night.
All
all
right,
right,
buddy.
love you,
Love you,
Bryce.
love you too.
All right, I'll talk to you. Bye, Scoob. Talk to y'all
See you
later.
later. Nice talking to you.
All right, you too.
Bye.
What you want to talk about, buddy?
Uh, so let's talk about this little thing that was kind of interesting. Let's talk a little bit about the practice squad.
The what?
The practice squad.
Oh, the practice squad. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about the practice squad.
Uh, so some people thought we wasn't gonna have. I mean, Mason Kinsey got released yesterday, and now he's back on the practice squad.
Yes, sir.
Some people thought he wasn't gonna make the team, but he didn't make the team. But he's back on the practice squad.
Right. He worked his butt off this year, and he's another one of those players that keeps improving, but I guess it's just not good enough yet. He's got to keep on working.
He's got to keep on working at it, and he's got a hell of a connection with Malik Willis.
Yes, he does. And I guess Racey McMath went to the Colts, so he's not on the practice squad anymore.
Racey McMath?
Yeah.
Who the heck is that?
The other wide receiver from the team, Racey.
Oh, Racey McMath is the one we drafted
Yes, sir, in the 4th round.
In 2021.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, the Colts picked him up off the waiver wire. So, yep. And Garrier, how you say his name? Garrier, the corner, he came back to the team.
Oh, that's most definitely exciting.
Yeah. He played well in the preseason, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, he did.
What do
And
you think?
Roos, I guess Roos is back on the practice squad. What do you think about him?
Who are you talking about, bud?
The offensive lineman Roos?
I think he did. I think he did okay in the preseason. I really didn't see much from him.
Right.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot to go over for the next couple weeks with the team.
Yes. You excited about the first game?
Yes.
Right.
I'm
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
I'm gonna be breaking that one down next week.
Okay. We
That one's
breaking
gonna
down
be
the game?
that one's gonna be fun to break down.
Right. The Saints are an interesting team, aren't they?
Thank you for coming on, Paul.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
I might have you on again.
Anytime you want me to get on, buddy, you just let me know. I'll be more than welcome to come and hang out with you for a little while.
I want to meet you in person.
Yes. Hey, we can do that. Are you coming to a game this year?
I'm not sure which game I'm gonna go to yet, but I'm gonna talk to Haley about that whenever I get closer to coming. When I get closer, I'm actually coming back to Nashville soon.
Yeah, that's what Haley told me. You're going to be moving to Nashville, huh?
Soon.
Well, when you move to Nashville, you let me know, buddy, and I'll come see you.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
So, Paul, what's your take on Ryan Stonehouse?
Ryan Stonehouse, the punter.
Yeah.
Man, that guy is he's got a monster leg, doesn't he? He can kick that ball. He's just got to work on a little bit of accuracy. But besides that, he'll be on the team for 15 years, right?
I think that Ryan Stonehouse is gonna do really well.
Yes, sir. Well, heck, he broke the record his rookie year.
I mean, he broke the record for the most punting,
Well, average yards, right? For average yards.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We don't have to worry about punter for a long time.
I think that he's gonna do really, really well. He's really going to shine.
Oh yeah, he's going to get better and better.
He
He just needs
hasn't
to
had
work on kicking in them corners, right? He starts making them corner kicks, and he'll be even better.
he hasn't he hasn't had he hasn't had a punt block yet.
No, I think they're scared to block his punts.
Yeah,
He kicks the ball so hard, I think people are afraid to try to block it.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what he's able to do out there on the field. I'm ready to see what he's best at.
Yes, sir. It's exciting. I'm ready to go. It's going to be a fun season.
I mean, you got C.J. Stroud over there with the Houston Texans looking like a goofball.
Yeah, I got a strong feeling we're going to beat them both games. We're going to beat the Colts both games. Jacksonville, hopefully we split with them. If we can do that,
No,
we'll be.
no, I'm gonna say we win both of those games
You think
against
we're going to
Jackson.
beat Jacksonville twice?
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be good. I'd like to see it too. That's the only threat we have in our division, I believe. Is
I think we're gonna destroy Jacksonville.
okay. I hope so. I hope we do. I have friends that live in Jacksonville, and they've been giving me crap for 6 months.
Oh
So I'm
hell,
ready to give some of it back to them.
you're gonna say, what do you think about D Hop?
What do I think about D Hop?
No, you're gonna say that to the Jaguar
Oh
fans.
yes, oh yeah. Well, you know what they say. Oh, he's washed. He's old, but he's not
So,
washed.
ah, they're gonna be at excuse my language, but this might come out a little wrong, but they're they're gonna be like, holy shit, who is this guy?
Yes, yes, they are. Yes, they are. I believe they are. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be. It's a totally different team. You know, last year when we played Jacksonville, they barely beat us, and we had so many injuries and a quarterback that only played for a week on the team. You know, and it's gonna be a lot different this year for sure.
That turf was a lot better than the grass.
Oh, you know, the turf is nice. I got to run on it whenever I did the 5K with the Titans. So, yeah, the turf is nice. I got to get out on the field a little bit when I
Did
did the
you?
Titans 5K. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, hopefully, the players like it. You know, a lot of the players don't like turf, but this is a different kind of turf. So, maybe they'll like this turf better.
Hopefully, Derrick Henry likes it.
Yeah, well, hopefully too. I hope so.
Ah, the grass the grass thing was a big issue.
Right. They just had trouble keeping the grass, healthy here. That's the biggest problem. It was hard to keep it healthy.
They're gonna be like, the Jaguars are gonna be like, wow, who's this guy?
I, I'm ready. I'm ready for them to whoop up on the Jaguars too.
I'm
It's gonna
ready
be
to
something else.
I'm ready to get those kitty cats.
Yes, sir. We're gonna drop some on them. I think Henry loves playing against Jacksonville. That's his hometown. He loves getting them big games against them.
They're not gonna take their claw and scratch us.
We're gonna squish them, aren't we?
I'm not gonna say this to be mean, but I kind of want to say it to be funny. But we're gonna throw them in the casket and lock it up.
You're gonna throw them in the casket and lock it up.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm ready. I'm ready to see some real football. That's for sure.
So what do you think about the Oiler uniforms?
Oh man, I really like them. I bought a couple of the jerseys. I do a couple of the giveaways. I really like them a lot. I know a lot of people are mad about them not being stitched anymore, but they're still a super sharp jersey. I like it. I think it's one of the best jerseys in the league for throwback jerseys for sure.
You got Houston Texans fans big mad over there.
Yeah, yeah, but it's their fault. They let the team leave, so they can't be too mad.
They're gonna they're gonna talk to Bull Crab and say, well, well, that they're gonna say that jersey was was part of our organization, and um and no, it wasn't. It was part of the Titans.
Right. Two different organizations, right?
Two different ones.
Yes, sir. It's Houston should have done what Cleveland did. Cleveland took them to court and kept the rights in Cleveland, so they didn't do that, and Bud Adams took it all with him, and so people don't realize they used to be the Tennessee Oilers at first. So
Sometimes he's in Texas or
right,
dumb. Hey, Paul.
yes, sir.
Sometimes Houston Texans fans are dumb.
Right. I believe all of us fans are dumb sometimes. We get our heart going, and we don't think straight sometimes, but I do it too. I'm a big Titans homer. I'm sure a lot of people are too, but that's what fans do, right? We act silly and cheer for our team.
They were over there crying. Um, they were over there crying when we got the Oilers jerseys.
Yeah, they were upset, but that's part of the game. I'm really glad that Amy picked the Houston game to wear those jerseys too, just to rub it in their face a little bit more.
Um, JJ, you saw JJ Watt you saw JJ Watt lock down the L Campbell jersey. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, they I don't know. That situation's crazy. So fans are going to be fans. People are
It,
going to cry and people are going to
it's
complain, and
like
that's just part of it,
it's like the Houston Texans are trying to steal shit.
right? They well, we'll see. We'll just spank their butt twice, and then we won't have to worry about them no more.
Yeah, I mean, the Houston Texans are not gonna do anything
No,
spectacular
they're
this year with CJ Stroud. I don't think so.
they're going to be another one of those teams that's going to have less than 5 wins. I think for sure.
I think maybe 2 wins at the most for the Texans.
2 wins at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. They do have a decent defense, but their offense is going to be pretty awful, I think.
Oh, Jonathan, I got something for you, bro. I got bad news for you.
He
Bad.
said the Dolphins are going to do something, huh?
The Dolphins are not going to beat the Titans.
Right. I hear you. The Dolphins are an interesting team. You know, they're another team that if they stay healthy,
They're
they could
okay.
win some games.
They're an okay-ish team, but they're not going to beat the Titans. They're
Nah.
just not. They're just not. They don't have a quarterback in Tua that is just football smart.
Right. And plus he's got so many concussions that we'll see how it goes for him. Maybe he can stay healthy.
Jonathan, you don't know nothing, bro. You just lost cause.
Oh, he's trying to start some trouble with you, isn't he?
He's trying to troll me.
He's trying to troll you.
Yeah,
Right. He, he knows that the Titans are going to win, and he's just trying to bust your balls.
he knows the Titans are gonna win.
Yes, sir.
He knows he he knows he knows he's gonna shove a dolphin pillow down his throat after the Titans beat the Dolphins.
That's my nephew right there with that post, Bryce. He said he don't want to hear you crying, Bryce. Tell him, Bryce, you're not going to be crying. He's going to be crying.
You're gonna be big mad, Jonathan. Tighten up,
Game
fins
in Miami, or
down,
is that game in Nashville?
fins down,
Fins down. There you go.
fins down always. I,
Fins down.
I swear, Derrick Henry will put the foot down on the Dolphins.
Gonna choke him out, huh?
Jonathan, shut your mouth.
Oh, he said it's in Miami, and he'll be there. They got a lot of other things to worry about than the Titans, don't they? They got to worry about the Buffalo and the Jets.
We don't have to worry about the Dolphins. I'm sure we'll go in there and take care of business.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna take care of business on that one. We have a fairly easy schedule. He's he's really trolling you, ain't he, Bryce? He's trolling you. He just wants him to win because of you.
You're not. You're not gonna beat the Dolphins. I mean, you're not gonna beat the Titans, Jonathan. Stop freaking trolling.
He knows. He knows he's not gonna win. That's why he's doing that.
Fins down.
Fins down. There you go.
And you might as well tell Tua to keep up.
that game's months away anyways. We're not worried about that game.
He's dying. Hey, Paul, are you able to go for 20 more minutes?
You want to go? You want to do 20 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do 20 more minutes. I'm down for that.
So let's kind of talk about week one's game. This not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. Let's kind of talk about that.
Okay. What you
So
want to talk about?
so what do you want to see? What do you want to see from Derrick Henry in week one?
What do I want to see from Derrick Henry in week one? I'd like to see, 100 plus yards. Like Haley said, maybe he won't get so many carries, but he's one of them guys that the more you give him the ball, the more yards he's going to get. The bigger the runs are going to be, and
Oh,
I just don't know if they have a defense that's going to slow him down or not. We'll see.
I think that Derrick Henry can win a 200-yard game against the Saints.
You think he can get 200 against them? Heck yeah. Well, if he gets one more 200-yard game, I think that's the record, right? For most 200-yard games.
I'm expecting a 200-yard game from him for sure. But, oh my God, it's going to be really bad. It's going to be really bad for the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get 200 against the Dolphins.
He's going to go stiff arm Josh. He's going to go stiff arm Jalen Ramsey in the stands.
Right. Like he might even stiff arm Jonathan too, huh?
He might throw Jonathan's ass on the floor.
I hear that. So, you think the Saints is going to be an easy game for the Titans, or you think it's going to be a tough game?
Let's go. I'm excited for that game. I can't wait.
Yeah, I am too. I'm ready.
I'm gonna bring you back on to shock Jonathan for that game.
For the Dolphins game or the
Yeah, for the
Okay.
Dolphins game.
There you go.
Let's kind of talk it up a little bit during that game.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely talk it up.
And Jonathan is not gonna like this at all. Jalen Ramsey Jalen Ramsey is done for the year.
Oh, is he done for the year?
Yeah.
Oh man, that really hurts. That really hurts for them.
David Long Jr., he's going to be a stud over there, but he's damn sure not going to tackle Derrick Henry.
No, and I think he's going through a little bit of injury right now too.
What did he say? Can you read that off?
It says Bryce is pumped for the Dolphins game, and we haven't even hit week one.
Jonathan, shut up and get out of here.
Yeah, we're pumped for the season just to start, right? You're ready for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's
I am
go.
too.
I'm hyped.
Yes, I am. I'm hyped. I'm really excited about it.
Titans Nation, stand up.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Get them all standing up.
He said Scoob is pumped.
Yeah, I'm always excited when I go to the games.
He's always pumped, Jonathan.
Yes,
What the
sir.
hell do you mean?
I stay pumped. I sit up there at the top of the stadium, but y'all can still hear me. That's for sure.
tighten up.
Yes, sir. Tighten up, Landon. So, what do you think about the quarterback situation for the Saints?
Sorry about the noise in the background.
Oh, it's okay.
Jonathan, are you pumped?
If you're a football fan, you should be pumped right now.
Okay, we're gonna name Titans Nation Pump Nation.
Pump Nation?
Yeah.
Okay. Pump Nation. That's a good one.
Jonathan, so what do you think about the new name, bro? Tell me.
He said, tell me.
I'm telling you, the Derrick Henry is gonna have a nightmare game against the Texans.
Against the Texans? Oh, yeah. He'll probably have close to 500 yards rushing against both of those games combined against the Texans.
What's up, Tyler? Tighten up.
Tighten up.
Tighten up and fins down.
Tighten up and fins down. There you go. And we're going to put them Jaguars in a casket, right?
The Jaguars are not gonna put 8 men in the box. They're gonna be like, who the hell is this guy?
So, what do you think our chances are against the Chargers in our first home game?
I think we're gonna easily win.
You think we'll easily beat them?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes you think that? Do you think that?
Justin Herbert is gonna be on the floor a lot.
Okay. I believe, yes, sir. I can see that happening.
Where do you sit at the games, Paul?
I sit above the tunnel where they run out.
Do you sit in the club level?
No, I sit in the upper section. I sit right on top of Steve McNair's head. If you look at Steve McNair on the side of the building, I sit right on top of his head. Right there where they run out the tunnel. I got pretty good seats right there. I sit really close to Mr. First Down. Have you ever
I
seen him?
feel like Derrick Henry is gonna go off in the Dolphins game.
Yeah, he's going to go off in a lot of games.
He's gonna easily shut down the Dolphins.
Yeah, he likes running in Florida, doesn't he?
What do you think about this Jonathan Taylor trade?
Uh, they haven't traded him yet, have they?
Well, it seems to be like a trade, but what do you
Right.
think of it, though?
That whole situation is crazy. The Colts, I don't know. I mean, you tell the man that he's not worth the money, but then you say you want a number one draft pick for him. It just doesn't make sense to me. If he's not worth it, then why do you want a number one draft pick? You know?
And I don't know specifically on how much they want from him, but but I'm gonna say a high first round pick.
Yeah, he's definitely worth a first round pick, in my opinion. Maybe a second rounder, but
I just don't think the Dolphins are gonna get him. I don't.
well, I well, what they said they tried to get Waddle for him, right? They wanted to trade.
Maybe he can go. He can go play for the Baltimore Ravens.
You
Or
want him to play for the Ravens,
or send his ass to the NFC.
the NFC,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
I would.
there's
I
not
would
many.
be.
There's only a few teams that really were interested in him, anyways, right?
I would be happy. I would be happy if he played for the Green Bay Packers.
And I know the Packers wanted to get him, and I know Miami wanted him.
But there's some interesting things about Jonathan Taylor. He's not Derrick Henry. He's not gonna get you those yards that you need in the game. He's not one of those type of running backs.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus he's going through injury too right now, right? His back is messed up.
He's not one of those type of running backs.
No, he's gonna have a tough season this year. So I don't think too many things. I don't think you'll see him too much on the field this year, especially if he
Jonathan,
stays with the Colts.
I suggest you keep up. You're gonna lose against the Titans. You're gonna be the sad ass guy in the stands crying at you. Jonathan's gonna be suicide when that game plays.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be that sad, huh? What else you want to talk about, buddy?
Uh let's let's talk about let's talk about let's talk about something. Let's talk about the the new throwback uniforms. I wanted to get your take on it specifically. Um, what do you think about what do you think about Derrick Henry coming out in that night vision visor with the
Right. That.
red face mask?
Yeah. He's gonna. He. I like it. I like that style. It's gonna look good with the dark mask. It's gonna, I like that whole setup with the uniform. It makes him look scary, doesn't it?
I'm very, very high on Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's gonna be a tough guy for us. Hopefully for a couple more years, but we'll see, right? He's another one of them guys that we don't know what's gonna happen after this year.
Jonathan, when the Dolphins lose, I don't want to talk to you again. don't call me crying when the Dolphins lose.
He said you don't want to hear nothing about it, right?
Nope. When the Dolphins lose, don't call me crying. Oh,
There you go.
let's kind of talk about this. Let's kind of talk about Caleb Farley for a minute.
Okay. You want to talk about Caleb Farley?
So him, so his dad obviously. Hold on. Give me just a second.
Yes, sir.
His dad obviously passed away in that $2 million mansion.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, huh? It
And
shows a gas explosion.
and this guy Titans Tote came on Twitter and said some dumbass stuff.
Yeah, I seen that. But he got
Um,
deleted, right? They deleted him.
you cannot. You how do you not how how do you say things like that on social media? You're not supposed to say things like that.
Right? Yeah. You know, social media is a crazy thing because people feel
And
like they can say whatever they want on social
and
media, and
it was just a guy. It was just a guy hiding behind his keyboard. Like, wow, what is that?
right? Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. You can't, you
I
can't,
don't.
you know, people just don't care anymore, buddy. You know, they don't care what they say, and they don't care if they hurt your feelings.
I would never. I would never, never go on Twitter and say nothing like that.
No, that's because you were raised right.
Those guys are stupid.
Yeah, they were just trying to get people to. They got
They
what they wanted. They got people to pay attention to them.
they actually they actually said they actually said they had multiple they actually said they had multiple guys running the account. What the hell kind of crap is that?
Yeah, I think they were just trying to save face.
I don't like trolls like that.
No, there's no place for it. We don't have time for that kind of stuff, right?
And I'm glad that Preston did call him out.
Yeah, that was good of him to do that.
Shout out to Preston for
Yeah, for
for
sure.
calling out.
Yeah, that whole situation was a terrible thing. You know, Caleb Farley had a lot of bad luck last couple of years. You know, with the injuries and his mom passing from cancer, and now his dad. It's just he's got a lot of rebuilding to do. That's for sure.
It was terrible.
Yes, sir, it was.
Jonathan, don't worry about that Dolphins game. We'll see what happens. You don't know anything. You don't clearly watch the Titans. You you just focus on your tuna fish sandwich.
Just worry about the tuna fish. Well, buddy, what else you want to talk about? I got about 5 more minutes for you.
Um, so Scoop, I wanna know what your thoughts are about that tweet that Preston called Titans toke out.
Oh, well, he just did what he thought was right, right? called the
Yeah,
guy out for being a dumbass, I guess. You know,
he
it
was,
was good for him to do that.
he was trying to be a Titans Toke was trying to be a badass.
Yeah. You, some things you just got to keep to yourself. You know, you just can't, just because you're on Twitter, you just can't say whatever you want to say. You know, you got to still have a little bit of common sense.
You can't put that out there. You cannot do that. I mean, oh, Paul, can you read that question off to me?
It says, do you think that Henry and Tannehill stay after this year? Do you think they'll be on the team this year, after this year?
Ah, that's a tough one. Maybe if Tannehill wins a Super Bowl, then yes,
You think that's what it has to be? Super
possible.
Bowl or nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. Super Bowl or nothing for Tannehill. Now, Henry, you know, I can see them bringing Henry back for another year or two more, especially if he has another good season, you know. I can see them bringing Henry back.
I think that I think that I think that Tannehill will do well this year with D Hop and DeAndre and all the other wide receivers we have.
Yeah, he's got a good opportunity this year for sure. Show
Damn,
everybody what he's
damn, it
got.
feels like I lost my voice yelling at Jonathan.
I hear you,
Jo-
buddy.
Jonathan, the Dolphins suck.
Right? It's going to be a fun season, that's for sure. I hope Tannehill plays well and we win a bunch of games.
The Dolphins are not going to do any damn thing against the Titans.
Right? He's a Dolphins fan. What's he doing messing around with Titans, anyways?
But Titans fans are his favorite, though.
Oh yeah, he likes the Titans fans.
But anyway, it doesn't matter with Jonathan. Jonathan's cool to me.
Right.
He helps. He helps me out a lot.
Well, that's awesome.
Uh, I really appreciate Jonathan for the fact that he's done he's done nothing but always he always keeps me laughing
Right. That's a good thing.
constantly. Ever since uh, ever since my nana passed, he's always called me and checked on me to see if I needed anything.
Well, that's a good person then. That means Jonathan's a good dude.
Jonathan said he's friends with all Titans fans.
Nothing wrong with that, Jonathan.
Hey, Titans fans, if you haven't gave Jonathan a follow yet, please do.
Give him a follow, huh?
He will pick at you about the Titans, but but he's a good friend of mine, and please give him a follow on social media if you haven't yet.
Okay. I'll do that. Well, buddy, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you tonight.
Uh, Let's go tighten up.
Yes, sir. Tighten up, and you just let me know anytime you want me to be on the podcast with you again. Just give me a holler, okay?
I got you, Paul. Maybe next week we can get you back on.
Hey, you let me know, and I'll be there.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Let's go, buddy. Tighten up, and you have a great night, okay? I'm gonna get off
Tighten
here.
up.
I got to get my butt in bed. 5:30 comes early tomorrow.
Good night, buddy.
You too. Thanks for having me on, and everybody tighten up. Let's go.
Even Jonathan, tighten up.
Yeah, tighten up, Jonathan. You have a
Stand.
good night, Bryce. It was nice
You too,
talking to you,
buddy.
buddy.
Bye, buddy.
We talk to you later.
Enjoy your night.
Yes, sir. You too.
Bye, buddy.
Bye bye.
Uh, yeah, guys, I'm still gonna go a little longer, and you guys are still in the comment section. But I just want to kind of talk to you guys for just a minute. Uh, about about Trayvon Burks coming back in practice. Uh, Trayvon Burks is gonna look great. I mean, he he caught that one-handed catch the other day. It's like, wow, where did that come from? I I can't wait to see what DeAndre Hopkins has in the tank. Derrick Henry still has a lot left in the tank. Derrick Henry is gonna explode. G Hop, he's going to make you. He's not obviously gonna make you miss one. He's not obviously gonna make you miss say. He's not obviously gonna make you miss, but he will easily jump over you and catch that one-handed ball. I think Traylon Burks is gonna can burn Tyler Lester. Yeah, yes, he can easily, Jonathan. He damn sure can. Okay, so I'm about to close this out, guys. It was definitely fun talking to you guys. Jonathan, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes.